Hey friends, what's happening? What is cooking? Okay, it's Thursday, June the 3rd, 2021. Yeah. All right, so what y'all doing? You guys feeling pretty good? Feeling healthy, vibrant, all the things? What are you doing to maintain your elevated states of consciousness? How are you taking care of your well-being? It's been warm out, so I've had to keep the shades down, and Bug and I went out for a little bit, but it's really kind of hot for him, so he pants and it's uncomfortable. I can't take him with me anywhere in the car because he'll die. So we're just hanging in there, doing things. Right? He is too. And the heat's kind of getting to everybody. Shh, shh. Buggy Bear. Shush. Just me talking. Anyways, you guys. Bug, shush. Hush it up. Hush it up. All right, you guys, let's see what's wanting to come through for today. Let's do an energy reading for today, Thursday. Get a gauge on how to best align ourselves. Solar plexus, dynamic, coherent. Okay. So your solar plexus is all about your knowing. It's about what's coming through in this space of all knowing. It supports our personal power, our willpower, how we know ourselves, of who we are, and what our contribution is. So really being clear about who you're, what's your power? Know your worth, know your power, trust your intuition, and being really empowered in that context around what it is that we're actually harmonizing with, what we're actually resonating with. What's the frequency that we are attracting and generating, so that we're really operating in a really coherent state where we are being easy and graceful and just being in the embodiment of joy and really and feeling really comfortable with who we are and what we're up to, and that we're really, the frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the mind. So it's really being able to have that elevated emotion with that really clear intention. So the mind, that's that really clear intention. What is it that I actually believe? And does my feeling, does my emotional state of being match in harmony with that coherence? And if not, what do I need to do to generate that in order for those frequencies to come together in a match, in an energetic match? That's awesome. That's when manifestation happens. That's when you get out of the way of yourself and then just surrender to the unknown and allow for what's meant for you to come into fruition in a way that, you know, surprises you. That's cool. I love a good surprise. That's the other thing that I've been really conscious to lately, is really being conscientious of the energy of the unknown and just allowing, just being open to, like, just be open to what happens. Why do I gotta even worry about anything? As long as I'm operating in a clear, coherent state of health and happiness and joy, and knowing that everything that I have is already within me and all of my needs are met, and that there's nothing that in the external reality is going to give me that's going to somehow solve any of my problems. Everything that I need and everything that I have that's going to create my reality exists in my being. So being conscientious of that, having an elevated state of consciousness and continuing to evolve into a higher level of state of consciousness is going to continue to create that space where that coherence can continue to be cultivated. And the more you operate in those higher states of being, the more you can continue to transform yourself and, you know, personality, personal reality. Okay, so let's see what's wanting to come through in the tarot today. Knight of Wands, something's coming in hot, some message, some information, some truth, some integrity. Something's coming towards you that might leave you might trip you up. You might get a little tripped up, but I think it's going to be really important that you know that you got to keep it pushing. You got to stay on path, because where you're headed is really grounded in your values. And I think there might be a little bit of fear that something may be in resonance to some energy from the past, some karma. But I think it's going to be really important that you remember that where you're going is divinely guided. And if you continue to stay in alignment with your truth and integrity and continue to do the work on releasing and letting go of whatever past mindsets that have kept you stuck, it's going to continue to move you forward. So I was listening to a podcast earlier today. What is his name? Siddhartha Guru. He's a yogi. He's a yogi master. The yogis have the same philosophy that everything in our consciousness, all of our connection is through our heart, and that we are all interconnected, and that as we elevate our states of consciousness, that is what we're all ascribing to, and that being in that frequency is what is going to pull for you. And that I would listen to that podcast. It's really powerful. I'm like losing my thought, but there's something about that that's really powerful related to the reality that you create for yourself and your karma and who you're being in your states of being, and really just collaborating. There's something that you've been working on for a while now related to what you value, and maybe this has been going on for a few years, and now you are being divinely guided along the journey here. Something is fated because you've worked really hard to nurture yourself and take care of yourself and recognize what has been burdensome in your relationships and in your, with who you spend your time and energy with. And now you're moving toward ultimate clarity and truth. And I think it's going to be really important that you continue to be inspired by whatever past hurts have been in the space that will empower you to continue to move forward and no longer being, that's what it was. That's where I was going with that. There's something about the idea of being caught up in the memories, being victim to your memories. And that's just being victim to the past. That's just being that's reliving that experience and having it continue to manifest in your current reality. And as you continue to do that, you're starting to jackhammer outside. I may have to go close the window, but it's so hot in here. Okay, you can get addicted to being victim to the past. So being able to recognize that and being inspired to move forward away from that is going to be the catalyst to to this continuing to be on your journey toward what is divinely guided and fated towards the destiny that you're manifesting. My God. Is the universe telling us something? Are they drilling it into us? Yes, I think they are. It's like, fucking get your shit together. Quit living in the past and keep it pushing. Create from now. Be in the moment. That's where the power is, being in the moment. It feels really, really good, actually. So if you can keep practicing, I would suggest developing a meditation practice. It will change your life. But there's some messaging that's going to be coming through that's going to be kind of, reminding you to continue to stay in your integrity and your truth, and not to get tripped up by this, and continuing to walk along the journey toward what is for your best and highest good. So let's see, messages from your higher self here. Keep going. So you may have been, like I said, you may have had a lot of grief in the past, but now you're really working that out so that you can really powerfully walk toward the future in an unknown space. And that, to me, that is where the power is at. Just being willing to move it forward and not know where you're going. Just go. Just with reckless abandon. Put all your money in Doge. Just kidding, don't do that. I mean, maybe put $100. And then I'll take 10 if you make some money. All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, something's done with. Something's done with, you guys. And I think it's going to be really important that you keep moving forward towards what it is that something that you wanted is done with. And now it's going to be important that you keep moving forward so that you can have a beautiful opportunity of something on the horizon. So let's see, where are we going here with this? What is on the horizon? Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh Lord. Ugh. Temperance. King of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Hanged Muse. Death. And 10 of Cups. Okay, something may be coming back around with a new perspective that has transformed into some massive abundance, and there is some alchemy being taken place here. This could be a past life soulmate. There's some past life energy that's going to resurface with a new perspective. So I think it's going to be really important that you stay grounded and stable and at peace with what is, and be at peace with what isn't, and you know your worth and you know your value, and you continue to trust your intuition, and you walk towards your future in a way that's powerful, because what is on the horizon is something very abundant and beautiful in your community, in the community you're creating, and the people that you are inviting into your space. It's being transformed. Your space, your perspective, your abundance, the way you see the past. Alchemy is at play here. Destiny is fated. So the good news is amazing. And what is happening is like rad. So, we got that solar eclipse coming up. Next week, I'm going to go spend some time doing some serious meditation and really understanding how to program my brain to really utilize meditation as a form of connecting into divine quantum energy. I'll be sharing along the way. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make videos there, so I'll be keeping you guys all in the loop. It's going to be awesome. I'm stoked. All right, let's see. Where are we going here? Where are we going here? Reclaim your power. That's what I said. Sometimes life stings, but let it shine. So sometimes, you guys, it might not feel so great, but know that you just keep shining your light. You know that what is on the horizon here is awesome. And whatever message you might receive, there might be a message coming through that might be hot, might be coming in hot, trip you up a little bit, but you got this. It's all good. Everything is Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. What you're creating is a transformed experience, and that is giving temperance energy the opportunity. Alchemy, base metals into gold, baby. That's what you're doing. You're creating. You're manifesting destiny because you've been doing the work. So keep doing that and keep trusting the process, and know that where you're going is in the right direction with reckless abandon. I mean, you could do that. I'm open to that. Like, I'm like, be bold and fearless and empowered and just go forward and know that where you're going, trust your intuition to guide you there. Trust what's meant for you. See things, manifest destiny by transforming the way you experience the past and the way that you see it. See how you've experienced things coming together and tangibility and stability, and really just allowing for this transformation to manifest just this ultimate abundance. Surrender, just surrender. And allow for things to come together. Shine your light, sing your song, reclaim your power, be with what has not felt so good, and be the alchemist in your life, and turn that base metal into gold. Okay? Take those challenges and make them opportunities. Okay? All right, you guys. I hope you have a good rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow.